Today I'm going to make some spoiler risers for a Honda GE8 Fit 2009 to 2013. And so if you want to rice out your Honda Fit and raise your spoiler up real high, and also it has some adjustability, these will be for you. And I'm going to show you how you can make them yourself pretty easily. It's a good little project and it kind of looks cool. Stay tuned and we'll get started. Alright you guys, welcome back to the Honda Garage. So today is for the Honda GE8 Fit lovers out there. Today we're going to make some spoiler risers. Yeah, we're going to build some for a buddy of mine today because I don't want to let these ones go. So he'll get a set and I'll get a set, and we got a project for any of you guys that want to make these for yourselves. So we have 1.5 inch, 1/8 inch thick aluminum. Don't know if you can read that or not. What you're going to need is a file, a metal file, a hacksaw, hopefully not a dull one, and a drill for drilling our holes, and a vise makes things a whole lot easier. I'm going with 1.5 inch piece there, and they should both be the same, 1.5 inch, yeah. So we're going to need 2 1.5 inch long pieces off of this, and it's looking like 2 3-inch long pieces to make our base plate. Yeah, I don't know if it's the aluminum or if that's a double hacksaw. Pretty rough cut with the hacksaw, but there's 1.5 inch piece by 1.5 inch. Yeah, so that's the quickest way. Never mind the dull hacksaws. Now what we want to do is clean up these edges with the file. Oh, there's one. So we just deburred all these edges so that you don't cut yourself while you're working with it. That's 1 3-inch piece, that's one base plate. I got it all marked out to match. So it's a 1/2 inch over and a 1/2 inch down. So that's my angle there. And I have the center for the hole to be drilled. I just finished trimming down that one there too. So we got to cut out this triangle here now. So I'm gonna mark that out and get them cut out. So we're just getting them all cleaned up now. Oh, there they are. Pretty close. I think I went too far with that one and not far enough with that one though. But they're pretty close. We'll keep cleaning them up. So this is the right side. And so now we need to make this cut here and go ahead and drill our hole. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on both sides. Okay, we've got both these marked out as best I can so that they look sort of uniform. You can always clean it up with the file later. I'm going to make these cuts now, and we'll just keep on going. just a little pointer when you're cleaning these up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but looks like it's a machine surface if you take your time with the file, using a fine file, and you just take your time and you can really make the piece look nice. So I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna get painted black anyway, so I got the hole marked out and everything cleaned up, and they both kind of line up, so I'm gonna do two holes at once. I'm gonna just drill this. Alright, then we want a 1/4 inch bit. And I'm going to drill a 1/4 inch hole. Alright, so we got 2 holes in one there. So that's for the angle bracket is going to go in there, the top piece. So looking pretty good so far, looking better than my last pair. So now I think what we're going to do is we're going to drill our bottom mounting holes, and I got to get those exact, and then we're going to do our bends. So we're going to do the bottom mounting hole first, and then we're going to bend these. So we're just drilling both holes through both brackets. Just about there. Alright, looks like we got all our holes drilled now. So those are the 2 top mount brackets, left and right. And so once they match up pretty good, we'll fix some sandpaper to them and give them a coat of black paint when we're all done. So we got the originals on that side and the new ones on this side. Let me know what you guys think. And then so now we're gonna get on to doing these holes, and that's the original and that's the new one, so that's where we gotta be. Alright, I think we got our last hole to drill here, and then we're into the bending. Alright, so these are our 2 base plates, left and right. Let's see, they match up pretty good. Pretty darn close to one another. As good as you can get by hand, I would say. And So now I'm just going to countersink this a little bit. I guess it has something to do with the hardware. I don't remember. I took them off last year, and so I just copy everything I did as I know they worked right, and everything should be all right. All right, so that's what we're looking for. That's the original, and I'd say we're gonna be all right with that. If not, I can adjust it later. Either that, or I'll give them my old ones. I'm gonna keep the new ones because they're looking a lot nicer than the old ones. Now we just need to get that bend in the very exact spot, because this actually provides pressure and prevents this thing from flexing on the wing, because it's really only one bolt. And so I had a design where this didn't exist, and you could see it wobbling. This prevents the wobble, but it's critical that you don't go too far or not far enough. If you don't go far enough, then it's going to wobble, and if you go too far, then it's not going to line up with the hole. So just a heads up on that. And so we're going to try and copy that bend right there in the bikes. So what works really well for this is a big ass crescent wrench, because it's spread wide. So we're just going to put it on there, raise it just a little bit from the bottom, and tighten it down. Make sure you get even with it, and just pull gently. I'm just going to use a ball peen hammer to help this side over. Okay, so now we have two bent ones. Now we've got the original and the new one. So should work out pretty good. Keep on going. Wow, you guys. Exactly the same. I made these in 2017, and without these, it took me a long time. So these templates helped me a lot. And so now that's what we're looking for. And so now we'll continue on with cleaning these all up, finding some hardware for them, and then deciding on whether I'm going to polish them or paint them black. Probably just going to paint them black. So basically I'm just using a fine disc on this now to clean it all up and get rid of all the burrs and stuff, and make it a little more professional looking. There it is, all put together and all cleaned up with the blue Scotch-Brite disc. And basically now I can leave it like that or paint it. I'll probably paint it. So I'm gonna give them a paint job. Some cheap $5 paint from Home Depot. Okay, we'll give the second coat here. All right, well, they've been drying for a bit, but we're gonna speed them up a little bit. This cheap paint. All right, so here's the pieces all painted up. This is a new one. This is the new one I just did. So it turned out pretty good. like that. So next up, I've got a little bit of 3M tape left, 2 different sizes here. So my plan was to create a gasket. I didn't do this on the last time, but is to create a gasket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hole punch. I'm just going to center put a hole in this. And so now this is going to act as our gasket. I'm just going to line that up on there. Punch the other one here. Probably all the tape I'm gonna have too. Yep, I'm out. So I'm just gonna line that up there, and that'll become our gasket. So when we mount it, keep the water out and a bit of a cushion. And also, I got some hardware. So we have stainless 1/4-inch stainless bolts. One's 1/2 inch long and the other's 3/4. And so the 3/4, they're meant to go through the base plate. So they'll be in there just like that, and then you're gonna bolt to the car. So I'm using the 1/2 inch long ones for the mount, or for the riser. And I've got some stainless steel nuts there. I got some nylocks, but I'm just gonna use regular ones here for now. Alright, well, here they are all painted up, and we have double-sided tape. It's more of a gasket. Well, it's a gasket and a cushion rather than it being to hold it there. The bolt does just fine. And so we have 2 of these guys ready to go. Stainless hardware. These are the old ones, and these are the new ones. The paint didn't hold up so well, but these are the new ones. Stainless hardware, and so that's what you'll see. Be nice and be pretty clean actually. So, and then you just mount your spoiler on top here. You have a choice of mounting this inboard or outboard depending on how you like the way it looks. That's the purpose of the 2 holes. And then we've got the bend in it, and that's basically to support it, keep it from wobbling around. It's kind of critical in the design. And this angle here basically shows it's preset, and it will clear your antenna. It will bend the antenna, but it won't jam it up. And I do recommend getting a small stubby antenna. Blocks makes a really nice one, and so that would be 2 upgrades for the roof of your car. That would be 2 upgrades for the roof of your GE8 fit. Budget friendly. So that concludes the making of these brackets and this video. So if you want to see an installation video, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned, and we'll have an installation video. So stay tuned. Check that video out. Thanks for watching Honda Garage, and please subscribe, like, comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Appreciate all of the subscribers already, and I just want to say thanks again.